All right, what's going on, everybody? Today is day 3 of our Sandbox series. So, let's see what time it is. This should be 5:02. It's 5:02 in the morning. So, it'll be daylight here directly. I think what we'll do first is check out this town, see what we can find. And then I'll show you guys what we did with all the loot. I organized everything in the car after I shut the video off last time. So, let me flip on my MVGs. If I have some still, they do. They're dead. Okay, well, we'll go to the car first and get a fresh battery. Let's do that. So, some of this stuff is still going to be searched from the last time we were in here. Because when you log off, you don't, none of the stuff resets until in-game time, so everything's still pretty much searched from what we did previously. So, something to remember when you're playing in sandbox mode is if you log out, the stuff is still searched even hours later. So, you have to be in-game for everything to restart. So, we'll go over here. We'll get a fresh battery for our MVGs. Actually, I'll show you what we, as long as no NPCs come out and kill me, I'll show you what we did to organize everything here. We've got some car parts here. We've got guns down here with some accessories. I actually have, looks like I could actually put together a semi-automatic pistol versus the Judge, but I think I'll utilize the ammo that I have in the Judge first. But I have the mags and the gun for a HS9 and an M9, so I could utilize that. I also have the Mac 10 mags that I could utilize as well. We've got some ammo that I organized up a little bit. Got our jerry can down here for fuel, and then all the goodies in the box, which let me grab a good battery for that. But we got some goodies in the box, some stuff to sell. Both of these bags have food in them. So we got MREs and canned tuna there, and then these are quest items here, but we got some cheese and dairy in here. We got that going. Got the katana, we got some clothes down here. We've got our radiation zone bag going. So we're getting there with that. We got a couple screwdrivers here. Clothes are empty, quivers are empty. So yeah, we've got some good stuff going. I think today we focus on getting a little engineering. So I think what we'll do is, because we need car doors, I think we'll cruise back over to the scrapyard once we search this town and see what we can get as far as doors, and we'll level up our engineering a little bit. See if we can get some engineering up before we put down a base. I have been thinking about this, and it's been a while since I've been down living in the desert. Normally I build a base up here by this water or C1 area somewhere. I like to be by fresh water. But I think we're going to build our base right here on this cove. On this coastline right here across from the trader. So I think we're going to utilize this spot here and see how it goes for us. So we'll search this town, see if we find anything good, and then we'll make our way over to the scrapyard so we can do some leveling on our engineering. I am going to start collecting stuff to build base, to build my base, like this stuff here. I'm going to grab these for the knife uses that it takes to build the base. Gloves. I probably should grab some gloves just so I don't destroy my hands too much, but we do have a chainsaw, so we're not going to be doing too much cutting. We're going to be doing some, but not a lot. Not a lot with, like, other tools, I should say. Empty bags, we'll start grabbing those for rags. I am going to grab wire for rope. I don't want to make rope, so I'm going to grab wire for rope. Scrap metal, so we'll grab scrap and bolts and nails from the scrapyard. And yeah, it's gonna be a good episode here. I'm hoping maybe we find a rager on at some point, because I would like to utilize. We can use these as knife uses as well, so we'll keep those, and I'll grab a pot as well. We're gonna need we'll need to cook food while we're doing this, so we can stay up on our energy. Some more rag stuff there. Soap. I'll take the 9U soap. I'm always going to take the higher quality, higher value worth stuff for later, even though I'm not looking for it. Sexy shorts is a quest item. This backpack is going to be more rags, which actually I can probably go ahead and just start cutting these rags up and bundling them. So I'm not going to utilize these as bandages, so I'm just going to cut these up. If I was going to utilize them for bandages, I would fix them beforehand. That way we get a better percentage out of the rags. See how they went from 82 to 77? So if we would have fixed them, we would have ended up with 95 rags, 95% rags. But all this stuff is going to be used for base building. We've got a flag we need to put down. We can craft rope with this stuff if we need to. Yeah, it's going to be useful. All right, let's bundle them up. And I'm not going to collect too much of this because I'm going to pick up wire versus rags and stuff. Because like I said, if I don't really want to make rope, but if I have to make rope, I'm just going to cut down a tree and use branches and the sticks. So there's 15 rags right there. That should be plenty for now. I don't think I can't put a flag down right here anyway, but can't put a flag. I think you only need 10 rags for the flag to begin with anyway, so should be good. Baking soda. We need to start looking out for workable stoves too, because we got that cake book. So I want to at some point make some bread or some pancakes. So I want to remember where a good stove is. I have seen a couple around the map, but they are pretty few and far between kind of thing. So we'll have to keep an eye out. I am going to collect like these junk plants too, or vegetables at the moment, because what they're going to do is give me seeds. So the loose vegetables will collect for seeds. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad. If we break them down, they'll be good. It's 100% seeds. Same with these tomatoes. Apparently she doesn't want to come down. So we'll go up. I am going to search puppets again to try to get some screwdrivers. I want to get some screwdrivers for cargo drops. I'm going to basically utilize reds for cargo drops and police stations. And then we're going to use yellows for kill boxes and abandoned bunkers. So some cash money. Cash money. Let's see, what's our... Probably should eat something here in a minute. We'll sort it out. Now, I do want to say that these Sandbox series are on vanilla settings. I know I did have somebody in stream the other day who came in who had no clue what he was watching on the game. It's his first experience with it. So I do want to let people know that this is going to be a vanilla series. That way people that want to see the base game can. And then obviously we can, the PvP comes, we'll probably be doing some LDR this week, and the PvP will be in there. We may even do an official, playthrough, official server playthrough at some point. Take that. Yeah, we got enough. Let's see. How good is this pot versus that pot? That one's worse. Yeah, we're good on clothes for the moment. No, I don't want to sit. Okay, sun's coming up. Nice. All right, once again, we're going to collect these knives. We can use these magnifying glasses for the improvised magnifying glass, and then the improvised magnifying glass we can use for the scope that we made previously. So you could pick up these magnifying glasses if you want. They are useful on other guns. You just have to make the rails for them. Money. Let's get this pan as well. Looks like we're running out of stuff to search in this town, so and we'll let the MVGs go a little longer. Batteries are quest items. Duct tape is quest item. Alright, so we just got that one little building here to search, the car, and then we could take a look in the garage again, but we searched in there the other day. Scrap metal in there, nothing special. Take one more look in the garage here. Maybe we didn't search in here. There's lead plate. I will take the pipe. The pipe might come in handy later for crafting other things, like a... because we could craft a flamethrower, grenade launcher. We don't need the pipe bombs because we're not playing in multiplayer, but we could use it as a hammer. There's all kinds of things we can do. All right, that's everything there. I need to make another box too. I probably should just make another box now, to be honest with you. Because we have another piece of lead plate, we definitely have nails, and we definitely have a toolbox. So maybe I grab the scrap and do that. Let's see how much scrap we can get real quick. We got room. There's 3, 5. 7. Sometimes they get stuck and you got to drag them out in order to get them out of the car. And a bolt. We're okay on the bolt for the minute. Alright, sun's coming up. We're good. We're good. Let's see what it cost us to make another box real quick. I think it was 10 scrap. Yeah, 10 scrap. I don't think I have any extra scrap at the moment. Yes I do. Okay, good. Put that in there. How much more I need? One more. 7 nails. And a toolbox. Another toolbox. There we go. And I think we will let's put this stuff in here. It's kind of organized, so I'll put this stuff on the ground. That way I can organize it the way I want it in the box. Like this. And then we'll just throw some of this extra stuff in here. We do need to make sure that we don't go below, make sure we don't go to 0 on our protein, because then our strength starts going down. So we do need to make sure of that. So one thing I am going to do right now is snag up some of that protein we have with these. And then utilize some of the carbs we have with this. And I'll just keep this on me for the moment. I don't want to eat too much of this because it's got a lot of fat in it, but we'll do that. We'll also, we'll snack on this pineapple as well. Okay, so let's see. We do have a straight shot if we wanted to. We do have a straight shot to go to B4. What we probably should do is go check out B4 and see what kind of quest it has, since we're halfway there already. But I do want to go to the scrapyard, so we'll have to go all the way back. So let's just go to the scrapyard first. I want to go to the scrapyard first today and get that out the way. See what we got going on there. Actually, let me get... There we go. I'll save this. Let's cruise in our nice functional vehicle now. Oh, yes. Now we just got to get our driving up. Alright guys, so I'm going to cruise over to the scrapyard, and if I find anything interesting along the way, I will stop and show you guys. All right, so we've made it from down here to this gas station. I want to pull up to this gas station real quick. One, to top off the fuel, and two, to check for another backpack, because I'm going to want a second backpack for what I'm getting ready to do at the scrapyard. So let's cruise up here kind of slow. See if we got NPCs up here. See puppets. Which sounds like they're mad. Sounds like I upset them. Can I search it before he gets here? Yep. Alright, so no NPCs yet. And nothing good from the puppets. It's a flare. Don't need a flare. Ooh, there's a mountain bike. So I gotta remember that that's here. Let me actually, I'm gonna jump on it and move it just to reset the timer. Being that it's been a couple days already. Alright. So they will despawn after, I think, 10 days, maybe 7 days, something like that. All the vehicles will despawn and respawn in different places. Yeah, I don't need bolts and nails. We're getting ready to have a whole bunch of bolts and nails. Don't need anything there. Hopefully there's a backpack in here. That's what I want. I want a backpack. Nothing in here. Glue is a quest item. Take that. There's a backpack. Nice. And a Bushman. That's beautiful. Okay, so this is going to go into our utilization for our base. And the Bushman is now our melee weapon. Bushman is awesome as a melee weapon. And just like the cleaver. Okay, so we got our second backpack. That's what we wanted. These gas stations, if you want a backpack, the gas stations are the place to be. But it is a high risk, high reward kind of thing, because there are NPCs that spawn here. You know, you can have puppets and beepers, and if you're playing in multiplayer official server, you can have players who are stopping here and filling up their cars as well. Let me actually fill up the car. So it is high risk, high reward kind of thing. Backpacks and quivers are in these, but you do take a risk. So, all right, I'm gonna continue to the scrapyard, and I will see you guys there in a minute. All right, so we've made it to the scrapyard. And I think where I'm going to park... Now, if I was in a PvP server, I definitely would not park anywhere near this place. This is usually a high traffic area. But what I want to do is I'm going to spend most of my time in this building here to level up my engineering. So we're just going to park right here. I'm also going to leave some of this stuff in the car that I don't need. I'm going to take another... actually, I'm going to eat this whole thing because we're gonna work pretty hard in here. So I'll need the calories. There's a lot of fat in this. It's not really that great to eat, but we're gonna be working pretty hard in this place. So all right, so I have an extra backpack. I do not need the rain jacket. I will take these bandages. My pistol, the Bushman sewing kits, all the normal little stuff. But I don't need these. I don't need this raincoat. I honestly don't need this jacket. This jacket's just going to weigh me down a little bit here. It might be cold for a minute, but it's fine. I do want to fix this before we go in. I want to fix my backpack as well, just in case NPCs are in here. So what we're going to do, our main goal here is to get parts for the car. We obviously need doors. So our main goal is to get parts for the car, but the other thing I want to do is level up my engineering. So we're at 52% engineering right now, and I'm going to show you one of the better ways to level up your engineering. All right, we're going to start down here and work our way over. So I'm going to fill up both backpacks with scrap, and then we're going to come back to this building and make bolts and nails. If we can get the medium engineering while we're here, we'll be good to go. And then this is a new thing here where you can search multiple parts of the vehicle. So that's actually a really cool feature that they added. So we're going to get all the scrap we can. And go to these piles here. These piles here are going to give us lots of scrap. And there are multiple spots to check on these piles of scrap. You just got to kind of figure out which ones are searchable and which ones are not after you search them. So, but there are multiple spots here you can search. Okay, let's get our other bag, put it in our hand. Continue filling our backpack. Gotta keep an eye out for NPCs. If you're playing on PvP servers, you do not want to stand on top of these piles. There's lots of good sniping spots from outside of this place. So like, you know, lots of good spots up there. There's good spots all the way over there. There's lots and lots of good spots for sniping into this place. So definitely do not want to be standing on these piles in a PvP server. Okay, this backpack's full. I'm going to put this one in my hand, put this one on my back. Continue collecting scrap. And go to these trucks over here. And then, because I have two backpacks now, I'm actually going to put both backpacks on my hotkey. So if I switch to my gun right now, I'm going to drop that backpack there, and then I can hit my other hotkey and drop the other backpack in case I'm too heavy. So in case you're too heavy, that's one way to deal with that. Love the fact that you can search multiple spots on these trucks now. Love that fact. Is dirt bike battery. That's a quest item. So I'm going to take this for now. Even though we don't want to utilize too much of our space at the moment. I'm going to take it just so I don't forget it. So now we're overburdened. We can't run. I'm going to take this too. Jack is a quest item. And that's going to be full. Okay, so we'll, since we're here and we're overburdened, we'll go into this building first. There's a drill press in here as well. So just got to keep an eye out for NPCs. It's the only thing. And there's one right there. See where is he at? I think he's inside this building. I don't really want to go chasing him because I don't know what he has yet. There he is. He set himself up there. Okay, so these NPCs are just basic NPCs. Level 1s probably. No huge threat. One of them can have an improvised rifle or pistol though, so I got to be careful with that. Any more in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we're safe for the minute. We'll drop this bag. And then what we're going to do is we're going to craft bolts and nails. So come here. I'll start with nails, auto craft. And then what we're going to do is as it crafts the bolts and nails, we're going to level up our engineering pretty quickly. So we were at 52. Now we're at 59, 61, 62, 63, so forth and so on. And you want to crouch when you do this because it does use a little bit of stamina if you're doing this. So if you stand up, it should start depleting my stamina. Yeah, it's taking my stamina away there. So you want to crouch when you're doing this. That way you're not burning through all your stamina very quickly. Okay. So we're about to hit 100% engineering, and we haven't even finished up our backpack yet. All right, there's basic engineering. So let's see what we still got quite a bit. Still got quite a bit. Okay, so that's one backpack. We made it from 52% engineering all the way past. We made it to 50%, 52% with no engineering, to 8% into basic, going to medium, with one backpack and the little bit of spots that we had in our clothes. So we'll stack these bolts and we'll stack these nails up here, and we will take these for later because I'll show you how to level up your farming later. So I'm going to stack these up and I'm going to leave these here for a minute. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put them in my bag now. I'm going to put these ones in my bag right now. Put the other bag on. and we will we'll craft some more nails. All right, so we made it up another 10% into engineering with that backpack. So I'm going to stack these nails again. Actually, let's put this backpack on and finish stacking these nails. And then you just got to drag them. You just got to drag them on top of each other to keep stacking them. So it's not no big deal. All right, so I'm gonna take. That was one of the drones that fly around that just blew up. I'm gonna take these bolts and nails and this other stuff that I found, and I'm gonna stick them over here in this corner so they're not in my way when I come back and craft more. But we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take these backpacks, fill them up again, and I'm going to at least get to medium engineering before we leave this place. That's what we want. So I'm gonna go back out here and collect some more. Oh, this beautiful I love the fact that they made these multiple places to search. Love the fact, and you can do different sides too. I guess I missed that part. So all the wheels, the chassis and all the wheels seem to have their own searchable spot now. I mean, we didn't even leave the place and we've already pretty much filled up on scrap again. I mean, this is awesome. I love the fact that they made this change. Put our backpack on, put this one in our hand, keep filling it up. Chainsaw. A chainsaw is a quest item. I would like to take it, but I'm not too pressed about it. Lead plate, I am going to take. I'm going to take that for later. But we're going to collect as much lead plate as we find from here on out. Lead plate is going to be super important. All right, go back in here and craft these bags, and we should be around 50% to medium by the time we're done with these two bags. And I'm going to craft nails again. The next time I'm going to craft bolts. Nails are going to be important for me at this point because when I show you how to level up farming, I'm going to need, I can't put that there. I'm going to need nails, not bolts, when I do farming, when I show you leveling up farming. So we want nails for now. We can always make bolts later. Another tip is when you're crafting these, stay away from the workbenches and the things like the stuff that you can search. Try to stay in the middle of everything so that when your bolts fall, as you can see, they're like popping up on the ground there. They fall around you. If you're too close to this stuff, it'll go up underneath of the workbench or the searchable items. So you want to stay away from those. All right, we went to 36% with just what was on us. So we'll stack these up again. And I know I'm cutting this stuff out. I'm cutting a lot of this crafting out so I don't waste a lot of your time. But I mean, we're going up in engineering. Like we went from basically 50% into basic to almost 50% in medium in a matter of about 15 minutes. So this is an awesome way to do this. So we'll do this backpack, and this should get us to 50% in the medium. Now, the other thing I do want to say is while I'm leveling up my engineering, while I craft these, I'm also leveling up my awareness. So this is another reason why I don't take a lot of these skills in the intelligence, because you'll do a lot of these skills you'll build a lot of these skills while doing one thing and then build the other skill by doing the same thing. So we're building engineering primarily right now, but we're also getting a lot of awareness. And it's the same thing with survival. Like when in survival, when you cut down a bush or cut down a tree or cut up a puppet or anything like that, you're also collecting awareness from the survival. So you're killing two birds with one stone in here. All right. So we made it to 48%. So we're just under 50% on there. So I'm going to stack these back up again. What's in here? Lead plate. Lead plate we're going to put in that pile as well. So I'm going to stack these back up. Now, I am going to pick these up and put them in that other pile of stuff that we have. But one thing I will say is come over here and pick all this stuff back up again just to reset the timer, because it may despawn while you're out here doing this stuff. I'm going to pick it up and drop it on the ground. So, no big deal. All right. We're going to go do another pile. I want to get to 50% into medium before we leave here. Or I want to get to medium before we leave here, so... All right, so that truck there, that specific truck there, I've searched 3 of those now, and you can only search it once. But these ones here have multiple points to search. So I'm going to collect that battery. All right, so I'm going to do nails one more time. And then the rest of everything after that is going to be bolts. So nails one more time. All right, 77%, so almost 80%. Let's collect these up one more time. I'm going to stick this stuff in here. I'm going to put this bag on. I'm going to put this bag in here. And then we're going to pick up all of our nails that we crafted. Search this building real good and a couple of little spots outside of this building. And then we're going to run back to the car, drop this stuff off, and then we'll continue to make more with... We'll make bolts after this. So, but this is a good start, and this is a lot of nails. This will be a lot of nails, bolts and nails, but at the same time, I guarantee you will use this stuff. So, and it makes it so you don't have to go collect all this stuff later. So you can just skip collecting nails and bolts and all that good stuff later. So you're doing a lot right now. I am going to take these gloves because they're going to help us while we're building our base. Keep our hands safe. Lots of nails. It's funny. Rope. I don't want to make rope, so we're collecting all this rope. Wire. There's a rifle. We'll take that. The pickaxe, so we did pass another pickaxe a minute ago. They are quest items, but I don't want them at the moment. We can find more later. Coffee, that's going to help us. These candles, by the way, they don't have much use. Like you can use them in the base, but they will despawn if you leave them out, especially at a server restart. But since October's coming up, we're in July, so we've got a couple months till October. In October, they usually do a Halloween themed in SCUM, and there's a ritual you can do to get a puppet skin suit that makes you invisible to puppets. So you might want to collect some of those, and then I will do a video when it comes time to do the ritual. I will do a video and show you guys how to do it. I am going to go over here and check. It's a jack. I want to check this. Okay. The jack is a quest item. .357 ammo. It's a quest item. Okay, nothing else here. We're gonna go upstairs, check the top of this place, and then we're gonna go back to the car and drop all these nails and stuff off. Did not see where he was at. Is that all of them? That's why I put those backpacks on hotkeys right there. That's why I put those backpacks on hotkeys right there. They did hit us, but the armor took it all. He was using a shotgun, so didn't do much to us. That's why finding or crafting armor in the beginning of the game is super important. Pasta book. Pizza book. Okay. No other... Nothing else. Okay. That's good. Those are good finds. Shovel. Lighter, locks. Mask. These masks can be sold. I'm not too overly concerned about money, though. I do need to load my pistol back. More bolts. Toolbox. Love toolboxes. I do not want to craft toolboxes, but that's another reason why we're crafting a bunch of bolts and nails, so we don't have to worry about needing them for crafting toolboxes. So we're killing a lot of doing what we're doing right now. We're crossing a lot of boxes off right now. I mean, we're leveling up our engineering, leveling up our awareness, collecting bolts and nails for leveling up farming here in a little bit. Plus, we don't have to make toolboxes. We'll definitely be using the bolts when we upgrade our base to metal. So there's lots of things we're doing right now that is super beneficial for later game. We don't have to worry about it later. Because, like, after I do this, after I craft all these bolts and nails, the only time I'm ever going to pick up bolts and nails after that is if they're in boxes of 20. Or like 19 or 18, something big, where I'm collecting a whole bunch all at once. I don't have to worry about collecting little bit here, a little bit there kind of thing. Silver lock, good money. Okay, let's go back to the car. I could have shot her way back, but I don't like chasing my arrows, so I let them get close, bring the arrow to me. And obviously you could use melee weapons. I just prefer to use the bow. Oh, look at that. It's a deer. I definitely want to nail that. That's a good source of protein, low fat. See how close we can get to them. There's going to be more than one, too. There's usually at least two. See one. Yep, there's a second one there. Realistically, I should be able to take them out with one shot with this 44, but I gotta be careful. Let me drop this bag. There's one. I'll take one. We could probably get another one. One's good enough, though. Oh, wait. He'll probably die. I hit him at least twice. The deer aren't very smart. There we go. I'm going to cut this one up. Always skin them as quick as possible. Yeah, skin them as quick as possible because they will despawn. Come on, give me my arrows. We don't need them. Hell with it. Some strawberries. We're getting all kinds of good stuff here. All right. I'm going to get my bag. And then I'm going to get the car and come pick up these deer. The other one's probably not far. It may even died. I'm pretty sure I hit it at least once. Here, we'll just do this. Collecting all kinds of stuff today. I don't think I'll be able to just throw it in the car. No, let me see if I can throw it in this chest. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Actually hit me. Where'd that other deer go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so let me make sure. Let's just see one. Alright. So, yeah, I can stick this one in here too. So another tip is when you put meat inside of a box or food, anything that decays quickly, if you put it in a box and then put it in a car, it does not decay anymore. So that meat will stay good for quite some time. Let's jump back on track here though. Okay. Once again, PvP server, I wouldn't do this. All right, we're going to take both bags again. Let's dump all this stuff in the car. Sort it later. Actually, where'd that? I want that. Sort it later. Sort it later. Sort it later. After I craft these bolts next, I'm going to also collect a backpack or two of scrap. Because I'll need the scrap as well for base building. So, okay, empty. Make sure my gun is loaded. It is. So we have, what do we got? We got about 17 rounds left in the gun. All right. All right, we're gonna run up to the top of this place up here, and then we're gonna work our way back to the garage over here. Should be one more to search here somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. What we got? 60 pound. I think I will take that. Toolbox will fix that up. I prefer a 40 or a 50 for me personally. Just because of the draw, how fast it draws. I prefer the speed of the draw versus the power of the bow. That's just my personal preference, though. A lot of people prefer it the other way. But I also consider my bow a primary weapon, so it's close quarters and distance. So I use it for both ways. Most people that get a high power bow mostly just use it for distance. I use mine for both close quarters and distance. Alright. This should fill this bag. And put this bag on. Pick this up. Collecting lead plate, and this brake oil is a quest item, and I don't have any yet, so I'm going to take it. Lead plate. If I find one of these that are high use, I am going to take it. Like 34 uses is a lot. So like when I start fires at my base, it will be very beneficial, but I'm going to take one that's I'm going to wait to find one that's super high, cuz I can get stuff that lights fires easy in a lot of different places. I do need to get a drink of water, which I should have water on me. I do not have water on me. Okay. Now, this one backpack should get us pretty high on bolts and nails. So, or as far as engineering goes, I should say. We can also get brick here. So when you're looking for brick, you can also collect brick at this place as well. Not very much, but you can definitely get some. So you can get brick and scrap here at the same time. Yeah, just a puppet. We're alright. I am going to shut the door. Let's eat that. And we'll put this scrap on the ground because we'll utilize it for our bolts. Right there. Put that there. What else we got? So there's the type of stuff I like to collect right there. You almost 50 uses of rope and almost almost a 20 box of nails. So I'll definitely take that box of nails, just because it's quick and easy. We'll put it on the ground. I'll collect it here in a minute. Right here, items, bolts, craft. This should get us to 100 pretty quickly. So I got a lot of fat in my system right now. Not a lot of protein or carbs, but I got a lot of fat in my system right now. But because my energy is still below 50% and I'm moving, I'm still accumulating the maximum amount of dexterity that I can gain. So that's one of the reasons why I take dexterity. I mean, it's super easy. I mean, we're on day 3 and we've already leveled up to 1.2. So we're about to be actually, we'll probably be 1.3 before we leave this place. So you gain about 0.1 of a dexterity every 3 to 4 hours, depending on what you eat. So it's super easy to level this up compared to the rest of them. Like, being that I'm using stamina right now, I should be getting constitution. I don't know why it doesn't give you that, because everything else you do when you move around gives you constitution. I mean, I'm pretty sure... I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I'm actually gaining endurance as well, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're 14, almost 15% into archery, on its way to advanced archery already. Day 3. Doing good, doing good. All right, 92%. So this next backpack should get us to 100%. Let me pick these up. And then I won't need bolts. I won't need much more bolts than this for a while. Obviously, I could continue this method and get myself to advance. Going to advanced engineering would definitely be beneficial for building a base, but I don't want to waste the whole day building bolts and nails. So I think it takes about 12. I think it takes about 12 backpacks to go from medium to advanced. I'll be happy at a medium. So, and there's medium engineering. Awesome. So we got medium engineering plus 1%. So that's good. That's good. It's super good. And we've got more bolts than we'll need for a little while. So I'm definitely not mad at that. Definitely not mad at that. All right, we'll collect this. Collect the nails, collect our backpack. And we've got room to spare, so we're gonna go this way. I got a couple things to search here, and then we're gonna go check the cars for... Actually, we'll probably go we're probably gonna go and dump all this stuff first, because I want to grab scrap as well. So, which actually I'm just gonna grab now. I'm gonna grab some scrap now, and then we'll go dump our bag. I want to search the cars for vehicle parts. I want to try to get a couple doors, extra wheels. Might get an alternator for a Rager. I don't need a Volkswagen anymore. I still want to build every vehicle, so I definitely need a Rager alternator. Don't need that. Get some scrap. I'm gonna fill this bag. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay. These couple vehicles right here should fill us up. Like the couple of these wheels right here will fill us up. Oh, I already searched this, so maybe this one. Search that one too. Maybe this one. Nope. Search that one too. All right, this pile will definitely fill us up. There's one, and right about here should be another. Okay, that's it. Let's take this back to the car, and we'll search the car. We'll search the stacks of cars for vehicle parts. I might actually just drive around and get closer. We'll definitely get wheels for everything too. Like we can get that dirt bike going. We can try to get a Rager going, get some wheels for that, get wheels for a Leica if hopefully we find some stuff for that. All kinds of stuff. Lots of potential in the scrapyard for different things. So we already know where the mountain bike is. So we're good on that aspect. We just got to make the run to get it when we're ready. But with the scrap that we have, the bolts and nails we have, we should be good with coming to the scrapyard for a while. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Say they're ready to party, huh? Now, if I drop this chest, I may trigger them all. So let's see what happens here. Yep. Chest makes a lot of noise. Okay. Let's see. Let's just leave this backpack. Um, we'll dump this one. Got lots of stuff. Oh, damn it. I'm doing the wrong thing. So I'm double clicking all this to put it on the ground because it's easier to double click it than it is to go like this. So we'll double click it, put it all on the ground. And then what we'll do from here is try to get the vehicle on the board before any of the scrap and stuff, including the box, so that when we get them here to the box, we can just take this up. It's a lot quicker of a process. It's in some ways. And plus it's just one motion versus trying to go here, go there, go here, go there, go here. So it's easier and quicker just to do it like this. Then once you get to the box, you can put it here. Like that. Back in the car. Okay. Let's let me get some water. Let me do that. Right here. Let's drink the soda. Okay. I gotta see. Looks like it's about noon already. Yeah, noon. I'm gonna leave this in the car as well. Okay. See what we can. Let's just drive around. Actually, I want to search these for screwdrivers. Money. Duct tape. Duct tape's quest item. Oh, shit. I did not even see the cargo drop. I must be covering it up. I'm glad it didn't land on us. I even looked for a cargo drop, to be honest with you. I think you see me look in the air earlier. I figured that's why all the puppets were here, but okay, well. Special delivery. It's really not that special. In Sandbox, they literally drop in the same sector as you, so it's not that much special. Wow, I can't lockpick today. Mask and gloves. The gloves are great for kill boxes and quest item. MVGs is awesome. There's our Volkswagen alternator we don't need. Keycard. C3. C3 is a secret bunker. Car 98 stuff. And stuff for a workbench. It's not a bad drop. It's not a bad drop. We'll see what happens when we go to the secret bunker. That'll tell me if it's a bad drop or not. Because secret bunkers aren't that great. I didn't like it. That's kind of messed up what he did there, but okay, I'll take it. All right, key card is going here, and the rest of the stuff is I guess going in here. So after we look through the scrapyard, we'll go up to the secret bunker. I was planning on going back to where I was going to base, but we will go to the secret bunker next. How much room we got in this stuff? We are running low on space again. Okay. Let's see what we get. I at least want one wheel for the Volkswagen, just in case. Nothing. 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 There's a Volkswagen seat, which we don't need. I think I will collect. I'll collect these crappy duct tapes. They are quest items, so crappy duct tapes collected. There's a plow and a shield for a quad. There's a trunk for a Rager, another Volkswagen seat. The rest of it's crap. Nothing. Nothing. There's a Leica seat. A couple locks. Nothing special here. Oh, 16U screwdriver. Perfect. I'll take that. Glue is a quest item. Now, bobby pins is a quest item too, but I really don't care about picking up 3 uses, especially since we can pick up 20 uses way easier. Nothing. There's a seat for the cruiser, plow for the quad. Oil filter is a quest item. There's another plow. There's spikes for the quad. Duct tapes, quest item. There's a Rager wheel in there. Batteries are quest items. A lantern could be used at the base, but it'll despawn. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Radio. Nothing there. The radios are for the vehicles, not anything special. If you want to listen to the music, you can. I will get demonetized if I turn the music on for you guys. So can't do that. Jacks are quest items. Light. Work light's good for working on the base at night. Could take that. Look at that. There's another yellow. Oh, we've got 30 uses of yellows here already. Holy crap. There's a red. Radio. This is a quest item. Triple fishing hooks. These are the best fishing hooks you can get. Treble hooks. Battery's a quest item. The oil filter's quest item. This is a quest item. Quad parts. Best bait you can get. I'm not going to take three uses of bait. I'll buy it. Nothing there. Nothing there. Radio's quest item. Lead plate. We want the lead plate. Nothing there, nothing there. Screwdriver, work light. I probably should take a work light, to be honest. I really should. I think we'll put one in our hand. We'll take it just to. I don't think I have room for it, but vehicle repair kit. We can get better ones other places. Nothing in there. Now, I am skipping the gunpowder. I'm not afraid to go into the bunkers, so I'll get gunpowder easily in the bunkers. But if you have an issue going into bunkers, you might want to collect it. I don't collect it. It's not enough uses for me to collect. It's most of the time it's less than half of what you can get other places. Fishing line. Look at this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I think we're done in here, honestly, because these lower cars, these ones that aren't stacked, they usually don't have much but bolts, nails, scrap, lead plate, work lights, gas containers, toolboxes. They really don't have much other than that. I'm probably not going to find very many vehicle parts in it. There's a lock, battery. I mean, all right. Let's see if we can get a wheel. If we can get a spare wheel. Oh, you know, I gotta go get the car. I gotta go get the car. I gotta go get the car. Because if the cargo drop blows up, I might lose the car. Could have swore it just let me put that in there, but I guess not. Okay, that's full. Here comes that puppet. I gotta get going. I want to try to get a spare wheel before we leave here. Don't do this at home, kids. I could make another box. This is why I like the Rager. I could put so much more in the Rager. Okay. There's Leica wheel. This is a Volkswagen wheel. That's what I want. Okay. I might be able to put it in this bag temporarily. Can. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can shove the rest of this stuff in here for now. These screwdrivers I'll put up here. I'll put this lock on this box. Yep, locked. No, I don't need to, but habits die hard. Let's see. Can I shove this in here somewhere? I think I can. Here? Perfect. All right, let's see. We have screwdrivers and we have 2 days on this card, which yeah, we'll be good on that. But I want to go get it done, get it over with. So I think that's where we'll go next. So we need to basically go from here over to here to utilize this card. So I'm going to cruise. Actually, I think I think we might just take let's just take the quick path. We'll take the quick path. I'll start heading that way. If I run into anything special, I'll let you guys know. Here's a Leica. Oh, dude. It's got an engine. It's missing one wheel. It has the seat. I wish I'd have picked up that wheel. Okay. We will keep this in mind. It's right here on the map, so we'll keep this in mind.
Stop right there.
Damn, he can see far now. All right, so we're about halfway there. I'm gonna stop here for fuel. I hear giggles, so maybe that's a good sign. No NPCs. Mr. Giggles. There you are. Oh. Alright, we don't have to worry about him now. Get us some fuel. We'll fix the car as well. I wouldn't fix the car here normally. I would drive somewhere else. Fix it probably before I came here. Oh, another Bushman. I will take it. And I'll take your water bottle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, shotgun shells. Since we're living in the desert, I'm taking this. This examine is going to get us a water collector, which I need another pipe too. So it's a good thing we did keep that one pipe. So I need 2 large gas cans as well. It's not hard to get, but being that we're going to base in the south, we're going to definitely want that. It won't rain much, but when it does, we'll be thankful. All right. And that box too. Okay, we filled up the car. Okay, ducked. It's another city bike. Actually, I do want this. I want one of these. I could buy one, buy a good one, but I want one at least. Right. that's going to there's what I was talking about. We can find these 20 bobby pin boxes everywhere. I said something about bobby pins a little bit ago. But I want one of these for a motion door sensor right there, remote door sensor, so that we don't have to get out of the vehicle to open up our garage door when we make it. Oh, not one, but two 22s for you. Awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, lots of good stuff, man. There's peppers and celery, baking soda, which will help us make pancakes and bread, pepper, which we'll need for our deer, another box of bobby pins, and some 357 ammo, which we'll probably just sell, but hey, thanks. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. I gotta do it. Okay, we can go. That was a good gas station. That was a really good gas station. I mean, typically you would want more like a backpack, but I don't really need a backpack at the moment, so I call that a good gas station. Okay, let's keep going. There's also something on top of that pump. Pair of pants, construction pants. Yeah, I'll take it. Hell with it. All right, continue to the secret bunker. There's another Leica back there. This one does not have an engine, but it has the wheel we need for the other one. I think I'm going to try to secure it. That way we can snag up that Leica later. Come on now. You want to fight? You're a tough one. Not tough enough, though. Alright, let's secure this wheel. What else does this thing have? It's got all the doors and everything like that, so we'll come back and secure all the doors and stuff as well. I need to get it to stop moving. Here, a bunny. Oh shit, there's an NPC. He's got a gun as well. Is he the only one? Just seen that door open. Or did he open it? He might have opened it. Okay, there's another one.
No!
She just got a spear. Or a sword. Pretty sure the other guy had a gun. It looked like he had a gun at least. Yeah, oh, he had a crossbow. Okay. Yeah. He was standing like he had a gun, I'll say that. All right, let's search this while we're here. Salt? We won't need salt. We're going to be right across the street from all the salt we'll ever need. Right across the ocean, I should say. Which I'll probably go back and get the boat at some point. So heals. I don't need any heals. I don't think I do, at least. Probably nothing over there. This is going to be like a workshop. Potential feathers. See, here's all the feathers I was looking for the last video. Feathers. There's freaking 5 feathers just right there. Oh, look, a tractor wheel. There's another feather. How big is this tractor wheel? Might try to stick it in the... We got so much we're going to try to stick in this car. Oh, I don't need this just now. What's that? I will take a drink. Thank you. I will take a drink. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, car, I need you to stop moving, please. Need you to stop moving, please. You could do it. You could do it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. We officially have the wheels for the Leica. That one Leica only needed 1 wheel, so I just gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna put this stuff. I could cut the deer up. The backpack has stuff in it. Let's cut the deer up. I need to chop. All right, deer, how much room are you going to take now? That's a little better. You might be able to squeeze 2 wheels in here. Oh, that tractor wheel's huge. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's, we need to get our cleaver out, because what the cleaver does, the cleaver gives us more meat when we chop stuff up. So, chop. You are building strength when you do this. No constitution, though. I just don't understand why you don't build constitution when you do stuff like this, when you're breathing heavy. That just blows my mind, the way they did that. Alright. Let's see which... Now, I could use the fat. You can use the fat for cooking and fueling fires, but the fat is not the greatest thing to cook with, and it doesn't last too long in a fire, so I'm not going to be too overly concerned with it. And while I'm also here, since I got all these bones laying here and I have a crap ton of thread, I'm just going to utilize the bones now, craft up all these needles and put them in here, and then I'll craft up a bunch of sewing kits later. So, all right, now we got our needles. Just shove these in here for now, temporarily. Shove this extra crap we got in here as well. We did grab our wheels, so we're good there. And we got our jack, we're good there. And let's continue back on mission, going to secure the secret bunker. All right, once again, I'll drive on, and if I run into anything, I'll let you know. Here's a cruiser. Needs an engine. It's pushable though. I mean, you could push that to the trader. Well, you'll have to push it to B4, but it's definitely pushable. Maybe we'll do a push one day on that one. Still got a couple days before it despawns, so. Oh, what do we got here? Got us another Volkswagen. Let's see. Any NPCs around? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we don't. Wow, this one is rough, buddy. I'm gonna take the headlights out and sell them. This thing is pretty much trash. I could take the spare wheel. It does have a spare wheel. I have a wheel of those. Oh shit! Oh shit! Has he got fresh meat? I got your fresh meat right here, bud. Where's your buddy at? How about your other buddy? Where's he at? I thought I heard footsteps. Nothing special. Okay. Let me continue with what I was doing. Where I was rudely interrupted. Wow. I am stuffed on stuff. I gotta go to a trader after this, I think. I got too much. I got way too much. Okay. Well, this Volkswagen is pretty much toast. Other than the wheel would be valuable, but not today. We got no room. All right, so the secret bunker. The secret bunker should be in the same place as the old bunker, the old abandoned bunker. So we will go up this hill and cut over here to the left a little bit. And it should be inside this somewhere. Yep, right there. Right there. Okay. Now I would not ever drive up to one of these in a PvP server. I would, especially as a solo in a big squad server. And if I was in a squad, I would definitely come here with my squad and see what's what. We're going to utilize these 4 uses of screwdriver here. And I believe I picked up a crappy box of picks somewhere. I really don't want to open up my bundles of 10 picks just for 4 lockers. This is 6 picks. I could... Yeah, I'll open this. It'll be alright. Okay, key card. Now, these bunkers have not been that great. They're pretty underwhelming. I only need 4. So, need the key card. If I was in a PvP server, I would shut this behind me. And here, got one locker to pick. Locker to pick there. A little bit of stuff on the wall. Another locker to pick. And one more. One more locker to pick. There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. SCAR L. That's pretty good. Yeah, UMP. That's good. MP5 mag. And an MP5. So this bunker was actually decent. I have been into these bunkers where you have gotten nothing but a flare. And I have been in these bunkers where there was nothing in them at all. So this, I would say this bunker is good. Now, I believe that if I get this key card, I think all of these containers should have 100% spawn of something. I don't care if it's ammo, 5 rounds, great. A mag, great. A gun with 20% durability, I don't care, great. But I think being that you have to come in here with a key card, that you should be able to have 100% spawn rate of something in these lockers. I believe that's how that should work. And then also, just for another quick feature, this thing has got a siren. This thing's got horns on it. I also believe that if you come in here with a key card, that as soon as I open this door with the key card, this alarm goes off for maybe like and it could be heard for maybe like 100 meters or something. But I think that would be an interesting way to play it as well, because like if you was in a squad, you could easily have your squad set up around you and protect you, and then while one person goes in, kind of thing. But as a solo, it would be a little harder, but at the same time, that's kind of part of the PvP solo experience, exploring a bunker, survival, Okay, so we definitely got some good stuff out of there. I'm definitely not mad at that. I think what we're gonna do now is I think we're gonna go up to C2 Trader. We're gonna fix our car completely that we can. I don't have the fame to buy doors yet, but we'll fix up our car the best we can. Sell a couple things, get some money in the bank. See about quests, see what kind of quest we got there, and then we'll go from C2 Trader down to where we're gonna base at. So let's get to going. I do like they've always had a little path over here to take up the mountain, but they've kind of defined it a little better here lately. See if I can figure out where I was going up at. I think I passed it already. Maybe. Oh, nope, there it is. So you got a nice little path to go up the side of this mountain right beside the dam here. Oh. Something in the road there. Guess not. Hopefully it'll stop moving. Yep, it did. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. All right, trader, trader, trader. Now, one reason why I wanted to come here immediately is I want to get the quest going for some of these traders. I want to try to get tier 3 quest on all traders, which I don't think we'll have a hard time doing, but I want to get up here and do it. But the other thing I wanted to check is, I believe on official servers, which is what we're basically playing on right now, Sandbox official servers, same thing. I don't believe you can sell this card, but on some community servers you can sell this card. I'm gonna go ahead and lift the car up. Now, it is cheap to fix this car as far as the body goes. But for the chassis, it's super expensive. Never fix the chassis of these vehicles. So a lot of this stuff is super cheap though. Like, you know, so you're seeing 12 cents there. So I'm going to put this down real quick because the chassis is popping up awfully quick as far as this repair the chassis goes. I'm going to fix the chassis with the repair kit, and then I'm going to jack it back up. And a lot of this stuff was pretty damaged when we got to it, so it may cost a little bit of money, like the seats. Seats, they're a little expensive, 125 bucks. You're going to spend about 500 bucks repairing the seats.
No loitering.
Yeah.
You either
Oh,
buy or
that
get
seat's about toast. So, but the rest of the stuff, $3, big deal. $180. I mean, we're gonna make a lot of money later anyway, so for me this isn't a big deal. But $180, $146. A lot of this stuff is cheap usually, but a lot of it was damaged from the get-go, so it's going to be expensive at the moment.
Yeah. See you later. No jobs.
But typically you won't have to fix up all this stuff all the time. Usually it's just the front end and the tires that usually get destroyed, get messed up. So once you fix this thing up for the first time, usually it's not that bad afterwards. Fix the alternator and the seats. And it cost us about $1,500, $2,000 to fix this thing up. But like I said, everything was destroyed on it. Typically it won't be that bad when you fix it up and drive it around yourself. I could have used the repair kits, but I'm not worried about repair kits or the money, to be honest with you. We're gonna make a lot of money here soon. Now I will stick these headlights in, seeing how I lost my headlights. I'm going to try to be a little more careful. Install headlights. I'm going to try to be a little more careful. I lost my bumper too. So, all right, let's go see what we can do for quest.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Duct tape. We have some duct tape. We do have a sewing kit. We do have some soap. We do have some glue. Air conditioners we can definitely start doing here. I definitely have a grinding stone. So I guess the question is, how much glue? I can't remember how much glue you need. Let's see. I think it's 5. Let's see what we got. I know I have a sewing kit. I think I will utilize the sewing kit as much as possible really quickly before I turn it in though.
No loitering. You either buy or get lost.
Let's see. Glue. How much glue do we have? I think it's 5. There's 1. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. No glue in here. There's 2, 3. I think 3 is all we got. Okay, so I don't think we have enough glue. We do have a sewing kit right here. Let's take and put our sewing kit in the thing and utilize this one. So you can use the sewing kit and then trade it. Something I definitely suggest you do. Use as much of it as you can. I think there is a limit though. I think if you get it down too far, you won't be able to trade it in. So I always try to keep it somewhere around 15 uses left, which is typically about all you'll ever use anyway. And when it asks for the sewing kit quest, it wants this sewing kit, not the improvised sewing kit. So that's the other thing. So we'll put this sewing kit back in our inventory. Trade it out actually. Soap. I don't know how much soap it wanted. I don't know how much duct tape it wanted. Let's see how much duct tape I have. I think it wants 10 rolls of duct tape if I remember. I don't have 10 rolls of duct tape. That's okay. And a grinding stone. I thought I had a grinding stone in here somewhere right there. And I will actually utilize the grinding stone for my cleaver. And that should be enough. And then we'll do the air conditioning one.
Yeah.
So
Welcome. What could you help me?
sewing kit. Check. Grinding stone.
I would be
Check.
really grateful if you could do it
And
with
we will
haste.
do the air conditioning one. Now, as long as it doesn't want 9 of them, it wants 8. I don't think I'll have 8.
Make sure it
We might have 5. We might have like 6 or 7 of them here. So, here's one. I can get the car and get that one. For some reason, I'm dropping a bunch of frames. Come on. There's that. So we got 3. Four. Come on, you can do it. I gotta go get the car to get this one anyway, so. I don't know why it's dropping so many frames right now.
Hi.
Actually, I'm not gonna have enough air conditioners to get here anyway, so we'll push on and I'll show you where to get the other air conditioners. But let's go in here and see if we can sell this card real quick.
Hello.
And we can't. It's $0. So on community servers, typically sometimes you can sell them.
That thing registered.
So, but you can't sell them on here. Okay.
No.
So we're done with this trader for now. We're gonna go towards our base location is what we're gonna do next. All right, so this is the cement factory. And this is where we're going to get the rest of our air conditioners. Super easy. Look at them. So we can turn our quest back on here. Now, before I collect these air conditioners, I need to activate my phone.
Stop right there.
Yeah, he must be shooting at NPCs. So there's one, there's two.
Stop right there. I have no mercy.
What you got for me? Toolbox. I'll take a toolbox. I use my toolbox right now. Fix the bow. Nice. Could use that. I might use that backpack as well. Did they kill another one? Is there only one? I guess there was only one. Okay. Alright, so back to what I was doing. Air conditioner, and my cell phone is on, so I can accept this quest when I collect it. Just like that. I can collect the quest, I should say. But I don't have a very good battery in it, so I need to turn the phone back off now that I'm done. And we've got almost $6,000 and over 100 fame now, so we're good. I just peed my pants. I forgot to keep an eye on that. Oh well, we'll be all right. Actually, let me do this. Death. I'm going to take this out. Oh, wrong bag. Take this out and put this in. Fix. We'll put this in here and that in there and that in there, and we're good. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head back towards where we're gonna base at, but before we do that, I'm gonna stop and put the wheel on that vehicle, put the alternator and the battery that I have on it, on the Leica, and move it so that it doesn't despawn on me. Put a little fuel in it as well, but plus that'll get some of this stuff out of my inventory so that I can have more room for other things that are more important. All right. Let's get the jack. Get that wheel. Service install. Move. Actually, let me get the, what do we got? We have, it does have an alternator, so it just needs a battery. Okay. Which, actually, we have one right here. Install battery. Give me my jack. And take the little bit of fuel out of this and fill it up. We'll see if we can get it started. You can do it. 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 Good job. Good job. All right. Let me drive it just a minute and get a little bit of a charge on it. Actually, what I'll do is I will park it at the top of this hill so that when I come back for it, I can just coast down the hill and start it. So, all right. So there's the Leica we're going to collect here a little later. He didn't shut the door. Shut the door. We'll collect that Leica later. I'm not going to waste time unloading this into the Leica just to unload it once we build a base. There's a Rager. Does this one have an engine? Does not have a seat. Oh shit. Does have an engine, does have a battery. I don't think it has an alternator. I can't see it. It looks like it does not. It does not have an alternator. Okay. But it has an engine and a battery, so we need one wheel for it and a seat. Okay? One wheel and a seat. This bridge is a death trap. Alright, I'm gonna stop up here and get some more fuel. And I believe I left stuff in the Leica that was in this garage. I don't think it was much. I think it was just a toolbox. A jack. Right here. It's alright, Giggles. You can have it. Okay. Okay. Just a fuel can. I thought it was something better than that, but... It is a quest item, but I don't have any room for a fuel can. I will take that and that. And that. Bolts, don't need that. Nail, don't need that. Upstairs is usually pretty lame. Not much up there usually. Oh man, look at all this good stuff, man. There's another battery, car repair kit. This is that I'm not worried about. I do need that. I do need this gas container. I think I'll put the gas container inside of the Leica. More, I need that. I need this gas container for a rain collector. Okay. Grab the vehicle repair kit. So the batteries, I'm going to collect all these batteries that I can because they're going to give me lead plate, and lead plate was going to allow me to craft crap ammo, which will allow me to kill mechs. So one of the reasons why you always see me collecting lead plate. I must have got rid of all my money down here, so there's that. I will take a knife sheath. Spare, you never know. There's another hose. Sardine. Protein action. Okay. Let me fill the car up. Check what's over here. There's a backpack. That's a quest item. It's an apple. I'll take that. Magazines, flour, a little bit of icing, bobby pin, magazines, little blueberry. Take all that. I'm a little loot goblin today. Let's see, I can put this on. I can go like this. Okay. To the base location. Alright guys, this is going to be our base location. Just like here. I'm gonna park the car just slightly backwards a little bit. And we're going to drop the chest out of the thing right here so that I can get some of this off of me. I got way too much stuff right now. I got lots of sorting to do. I will keep some rope on me for the moment. Okay, so what we're going to do next is place a flag somewhere. Let's see what we got. I want to see what we got here area wise. It's a pretty good size area. Let's do I really don't need to go that far up the hill. Let's do right here. Looks pretty good. All right, what time we got? We are 17:13, so it's 5 o'clock. We got about an hour before sun goes down. Let's get some of this clothes off of us. Shouldn't need much clothing now. Put some of it in the car here. All right, let's see. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we need 8 scrap, 8 rags, 2 bolts or nails, and 8 uses of toolbox. 8, 8, 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rags, toolbox, which is right here, and bolts or nails. Let's use nails. We got a lot more nails than bolts at the moment. And we have a lag as soon as I uncraft these. Bam. We got a flag. Okay. Now, just so I can see my area, I'll go in here and show area. And the next thing we're going to do is build a garage. Looks like I can't build. It's because it's a road. I'm not going to be able to build there. Okay, I could build like that. About like that. Now, if I put that there, can I put this here? Looks like I can. Looks like I can. Okay. How about this one here? Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay. Alright, we're going to build us a garage. So, get that chainsaw that we saved. Fill it. I think it's already filled. So this is where a rager would come in handy right now, because I wouldn't have to do really a long process of dragging logs and stuff. But I'm gonna try to make this quick for you guys. Speed of editing. Alright, 1 log, 1 stick, 1 rope, and 1 knife use. So the one thing I don't want to use is my Bushman. So I'm going to put my Bushman in the car. And we don't need this at the moment, so we'll put this stuff in here. I want to use these knives that I picked up. Where is the other one? Right there. So I'm going to use these knives. I want to use the rope that we picked up. the wire, I should say, because I don't want to craft. I don't want to craft rope. See some more. Okay, let's be good enough for now. So, let me put this away. If all goes well, this should go pretty quick. Make sure I don't have thread on me, because it will use thread as rope. I do not. Okay. This should go pretty quickly. I probably should cut up. Let me cut up some of these sticks though. All right. So there's one. There's one. There's one. Let me grab the logs. And the sticks. More logs? No more logs. Let me cut another tree down. Could make another box real quick. I did bring a bunch of scrap and stuff, so I could make a box to just drag this stuff around. It's probably what I should do next. I'm gonna drag these down here, and then that's what I'll do. Actually, I only need one log at the moment, so. Oh yeah, overburdened. Okay. This is going to be our garage. I would like to go one more. Over. Looks like we can do that. Question is are we going to be able to do a wall? Looks like it. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can make sure I can do these walls here. So these take 4 sticks each. Two logs each. Let me make me a box that I can drag around. Where are the nails? Lead plate, toolbox. Okay. So we can drag this box around. That will help us. We just can't drag it outside of the blue line. So once you drag it outside the blue line, you got to be able to carry it. So if you can't carry it, then you are got to unload it to carry it. Because I think it's like 80. Once it hits like 80 kilos, you can't carry it anymore. But now we can throw logs in here. Alright, so that's going to be the max. Now, one of the other tricks I can show you is that you don't have to drag it like this. You can actually double click it and it'll follow you. And then you can unload it. Okay. I think I want to go with a little different style on this though. We'll do that there though. We will do this. And that. And then we will do this. That. Okay. That should get us started. All right, need a couple more trees again. Now, here's the thing. I want to kind of build the house over there. So, let's see what I can do here. I want to put this on the half. There is a way to snap this to half of the wall. I just wonder if I have to do it the other way. Yeah, it looks like I gotta do it the other way. Instead of going down, I have to go up. I wonder if I can do a set of stairs. I was really hoping to do... So you can put these halfway up on like that right there, but I want to go halfway down instead of up. All right, it's a little far off, but I think we figured out how we're gonna get her here. So I gotta destroy all this stuff now. So yeah, we'll have, this will be the garage, and then we'll come down here and we'll have a beach house out here somewhere, and it'll be good. Be good. Have like a beach house out here to watch the sunset, which is what we're gonna do right now to finish up the day. So it was a pretty successful day. We went and leveled up our engineering. We found the Leica. We did find a Rager that we're gonna secure at some point. Found a mountain bike that we need to go get. Need to go back and get our boat. Leveled up our engineering, like I said. Collected a bunch of items to build the base and do some stuff around the base. And I'll get everything organized from there. But the day has been pretty successful. Pretty successful. We did get that key card. The drop nearly landed on top of us. That was I was kind of wondering why all the puppets were standing by the car. I never seen the indicator come up and say that there was a cargo drop coming, but it was a good day all in all. So once again, everybody, I am super grateful for everybody watching the videos and hanging out. If you've got any questions or things you want to know about, maybe something I missed or something you had a question about, make sure to leave it in a comment, or you could join my Discord and ask me there. You could find me and give me a couple things to talk about there. So either way, it's your call. But I'm gonna sign off here once again. Watch this sunset go down and enjoy a little bit of relaxation of Scum. This can be brutal, but it can be very beautiful at times. So I'm super grateful to have everybody here. Make sure you share this with your friends if you like this, and I'm definitely aiming this towards newer players. So make sure to start them out from the beginning, and we can kind of see, they can kind of see what goes on in the game and go from there. Obviously, I know these are longer episodes and stuff like that than most people do, but I do explain a lot of the things that I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, everybody, I'm super grateful. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week wherever you are. And I'm out, guys. Have a good one.